obviously 2 days ago, Justo he explains the fallout between RTM. He hasn't gone into detail, but we know, obviously, RTM, Young Spray, Chronic, etc. Then we got Justo, we got The Session, we got Fat Mac, etc. And 1 minute they're locked in, next minute there's a fallout. This is just what happens on the streets. This is what's kind of happened with myself online, and you lot kind of seen it. This is why, Ackhiii, before I make this Ackhiii, brother Spray, brother Justo, Ackhiii. No, we need to, show more unity now, you get me? But anyway, this is why it's so easy, you get me? We sit down and there's big egos and things turn left, and then someone writes things in descriptions, someone says things out loud, and it just goes berserk, you get me? Obviously, let's get into this one. Is she subscribed to one for the roads?
If you check that situation is when he came onto my podcast. And that situation happened, but ever since that situation happened, people kept asking me about that situation.
And anyone that don't know the situation that happened, it was a conversation that kind of went left, you get me? And this is the situation that's what we're speaking about.
Want to just say
involve themselves into a situation like that.
If you're linked to the J, I don't want
nothing to do with you.
Why need to prove my gangster to a rap? Why would that? Who needs to do that?
What are you even talking about?
Bruv, you've gone mad.
Bro, I don't know
what you're going on like you ain't listening, bro.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Obviously, Spray's definitely internet ready. he's internet ready. He's thinking, what?
Just be breaking the whole thing down to
you.
No, but I'm baff.
No,
you get what I'm saying?
You understand what I'm saying?
I don't.
You do.
Wallahi,
brother, you get what I'm saying, bro.
Wallahi, yateen. No, wallahi, yateen. Wallahi, yateen. I swear that, wallahi, yateen.
Extremely rude right now. Like, mad rude. Like,
so what do you want to do? End the podcast?
People are showing you.
What do you want to do? End the podcast?
Why are we going to end the podcast, bro? We're talking into this session, bro.
What we do?
This is what happens. But obviously, look, just this little misunderstanding has just caused kind of back and forth. Things that could have turned left, you get me?
Listen, Woody, it's the session, bro. It's the session we're talking, bro.
It's the session.
Bro, no, Spray, sit down, man, Spray. No, no, Spray.
Come, man.
Why am I sitting down for? What am I sitting down for?
Come, sit down. Come.
What are you doing?
Sit down, bro.
It's our session, bro.
It's our session, bro.
Cool, bro.
Can you sit down, bro? Can you sit down, bro?
It's cool, man. I'm going outside, bro. It's cool, I'm going outside. Oh, what are you doing? I'm going outside, bro. It's cool, bro. Bro, it's cool, I'm going outside. Yeah, cool, bro.
So what, you're not going to sit down, bro?
I'm going outside, bro.
Anyway, look, that little thing has opened up a can of worms. Back and forth arguments, people saying mad stuff. And obviously, everyone's got pride here, innit? You get me? Everyone's got pride, you get me? So, one thing I learned about Justo, he's very passionate, you get me? Like, he's very passionate, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? So, if he feels like someone's taking liberties out of him, he's going to address it. You get me?
He didn't have to get out. In all honesty, what I was doing to say, Spray, you're my guest, sit down, you don't need to get out. Let Matt go. We continue with the show. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll continue with the show. Man said on his new one, I went downstairs for 40 minutes. No, you didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't.
And then even going into this is a breakdown.
I want to talk about the RTM show.
Yeah.
They kind of, I see the caption that they put on there. They said, yeah, the session talk is a bit kind of boring now. Do you know what I'm saying?
How can it be boring, bro? It's two different platforms.
Now I think, I know, true, but that was their clickbait of putting.
And obviously, look, this is what I mean. It's just little pettiness, isn't it? This is something that I would do. I'm the king of petty. So, but pettiness, it just goes to show that pettiness can turn into war, bro. Like, pettiness can get so serious, it can turn into war, and yeah, it can just turn left.
On, you know what I'm saying? I think the question is, everybody keeps bringing up the situation like how man handled Spray on the show.
extremely rude right now.
I've seen this.
It all had to do, yeah, with his attitude that was on the show. If you really deep and you watch it, it was all to do with his attitude. It had nothing to do with a snitching allegation or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
True. And by the way, I don't think there was no snitching allegation towards him, Spray. I think there was pressing him about a friend or whatnot, and obviously my man, you get me, his reply was that, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? That was his reply. But let's go back to the main interview here.
And I've seen him say things like, "Oh, I was there with a man and rare. What do you think when I was governed and rare? Bro, it doesn't matter if you was governed. It doesn't matter if you even had a toolie on you. It don't matter what you had on you. It don't matter. You wasn't going to get to use it. Do you see what I'm saying? You was never going to get to use it. You know what I mean? Not even disrespecting the people that he was with. Big up my dog ST. Do you get what I'm saying? But even the other guy that he was with, that guy gave more respect to me than him.
You got to understand this as well, guys. This is why, even with Ripping, why I'm just like, bro, keep your eyes on growing your platform. You're getting drawn out too much. It's so easy, the back and forth. You can see Clue, Spray, this person. At the start, it was Vic. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And obviously, these lot call him a Sainsbury's worker, bro. He's a legitimate worker. He works. Mashallah, it's great. Do you know what I mean? But it's like them saying, oh, it's Sainsbury's, or this is this. Do you know how much, like, it's a trigger, innit? So now it's like, oh, people ask, oh, what happened with this or what happened now? He's explaining this.
Because he was calling to you 100 times. That you wasn't paying attention to him. I had to tell you, listen to him, go to with him. You see what I'm saying? But when he was doing his interviews, he kept mentioning and kept saying, oh, this, that. I never once come on the internet and said anything. I used to call his phone and say, yo, what are you doing? Like, I'm the type of person, if I hear you speak to me, saying something about me out of line or speak to me in a certain kind of way, my head registers it different to everybody else. I got a chip on my shoulder. Do you get what I'm saying?
And bro, he's been through a lot, bro. You get me? He's been through a lot. I'm gonna, in 2 hours, obviously he breaks down how his brother got murdered. You get me? And yeah, bro, it's deep. You get me? Imagine a man having to watch his family get raped and unalived, and then coming to the UK from Congo to see his brother getting murdered. Bro, Justo is a different kettle of fish, bro. Like, he's a different kettle of fish, you get me? And not a lot of people can even mentally, like, go through that. Do you know what I mean?
And when Spray got up, do you know what I mean? Really and truly, Mac was walking off. Do you know what I'm saying? And we even turned around and we said like, yo, Mac was in the wrong on that kind of situation. Like, we would say Mac was on the wrong on that situation. And even the clip that came out, bro, me and Mac was going back and forth on the phone for hours. Like, I'm arguing with, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Full Spray. Now, I get Spray got up and he wanted to leave. Do you get what I'm saying? And I know people saw it like I was manhandling him. Really and truly, man was just telling him, yo, sit down, bro.
You just telling him you're just cool.
Cool.
You get me? Just kick back.
No word of a lie. Spray, you try to put a bit of strength in there. So I have to tell you, calm down. Hey,
Stop it.
Calm down. You try to put a bit of strength in there, Spray. You know. That's why you tap me in my shoulder and you realize, yeah, let me go. Nah, I'm playing, but yeah. You know what I mean? So I know he's been getting a lot of grief on that still, like, you know what I'm saying? So, yo, I was going to get on you, Spray, but I had a word today with my dog and he said, yo, calm down.
And from this point, it should have just got put to bed. But bro, it didn't get put to bed. It just kept on going on. It's been a year. TikTok lives and this and that and that and this. Bro, it was just not stopping. Not stopping, guys. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I can also be reasonable to be like, let's not take it like that because it might not mean that. Do you know what I'm saying? So fast forward from that part where he kept talking and I have not said anything, we enter this year. Pinky's doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Pinky come on the session, which he wasn't happy with. I know this guy's character. Like, people that fucks with him, they know his character. He wasn't happy with that. Pinky comes back on the session again. He wasn't happy.
Obviously, Just Go and Pinky, they falling out as well. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Just Go at some morals. He feels that Pinky goes around and is a bit messy. He speaks on this, and there's lots of mix up. So obviously, of course, Spray's not going to be happy because Spray's going to think Pinky Notes is going to be on RTM. You don't need to go nowhere else, especially if we're not seeing eye to eye like that no more. Why are you going to do that? That's what we got to understand. You get me? No thingy on Pinky. Pinky's man's people. You get me? But yeah, do you know what I'm trying to say? And what I'll do as well, I've made another video. It's crazy. So today I'm just going to put this one. The next one will be about his brother and that. And the one after that will be Pinky, bro. Like, get me? That's my guy, but it's just sad to see what's going on with him, bro. Like, it's yeah.
Happy with that. Then he turns around and goes online. He does a show on his show, talks about views this and views that, man are using us, where. Bro, they were coming on my panel. So I was getting my own views. I have my own name. Do you know what I'm saying? I know some people say, oh, I didn't know who Justo was until he went to RTM. Bro, I was Justo, bro. I've been Justo, bro.
And this is what we got to remember. Even me reacting to this, I got a bigger audience. You get me? But I'm reacting to it. Spray, Just Go. Everyone, they get man's audience that don't know who they are. Them lot will speak on me. If people that don't know me or people that watch Spray's content that don't know me, do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like everyone just helps each other. It's not. I think we need to kind of drop out that mindset, innit?
RTM never made Justo. Justo was Justo. Either way, if you say you knew Justo from RTM, good for you. But eventually you was going to know who Justo was. Regardless, you was going to know who I was.
And then obviously, look, last little clips, obviously, you know, this is all happening recently now. You get me? This small little clips like this come out this month.
Yeah, he began with tries the pattern. But he tried to bring it back a little bit though. But he tried to reform.
Some people start with Sainsbury's.
Right.
Then now they want to be bad after.
Yeah, that don't ever make sense to
you
me.
Get what I'm saying?
That don't make sense.
If you start with Sainsbury's, stay there till you become a manager.
Facts.
And obviously, Spray's just being a troll. And I think Justo knows this by now. Just to make sure he's internet ready and just leave it like that. Do you know what I mean? It's not that deep. But yeah, man, hopefully these lot can be grown men. I know Just Go's definitely a man that you can ring and speak to on the phone. So is Spray. Spray's definitely a man that you can ring and speak to on the phone and you lot stop getting mad online. I'm sure they've probably even spoke already and it's done now. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.